For part 2, we're talking about the possible solutions of circles, ellipses, and parabolas. So because these kind of cover more space, there's more possibilities. So you could have no solution. You could have one solution where they're like meeting or like touching at one point. You could have two solutions. You could also have three. So like one point or one vertex is touching and then touching the other two sides. And then you could have four for any of the combinations of shapes that you would have. So here, for these kind of problems, you can use elimination because there are more squares, especially if you're looking at a circle and an ellipse, or two circles or two ellipses. So like for letter A, I chose to multiply the top equation by -3 so that I could eliminate the x's. That allowed me to get y to be plus or minus 1. Now when you have these, you're going to have more possibilities. So you may have one y value, one x value, or two of them because of the square roots that you will come across. So here when I plug in 1, I'm actually able to get plus or minus 5. So that gives me two ordered pairs. So 5 comma 1 and -5 comma 1. And then when I plug in -1 into that same equation and solve, I will get two possibilities as well. I'll actually get the same values for x because the -1 squared becomes 1 anyway. So then I'm actually able to get 5 comma -1 and -5 comma -1. So then for letter B, these are kind of set up so that I can just eliminate the y's if I just subtract them. Remember, you can do that, or I can multiply by -1 to one of the equations and then add. This would be the same idea. So here I'm able to get x equals +1 and -1. Then when I plug that into the bottom equation, because that's the easiest one to deal with, that allows me to get y squared equals 9, and then square root gets me a plus or minus 3. So I'm able to get 1 comma 3 and 1 comma -3. Then when I plug in -1, I will actually get the same value. So this doesn't always happen. It's mainly because both of these setups are centered around the origin, but if they're moved around or have different centers, then you'll get different values, so they won't be copycats like this. Okay? Have fun.